On April 9th, 2025, President Trump posted on Truth Social, "Now is a great time to buy." Hours later, he announced a 90-day pause to reciprocal and global 10% tariffs, causing a massive spike in the S&P 500. Hours before the spike, numerous unusual options activity hit the tape on both SPY and QQQ. In this video, we break down each of those trades.
Yesterday at 9:37 a.m., our esteemed president puts out, "This is a great time to buy," on Truth Social. What follows after a series of interesting trades, I guess, to say the least, that we can look at. You may or may not have seen some of these shared on Twitter yesterday, but we will go over some of the the larger ones, I guess we could say. So let's start with the flurry of zero DTE action. We'll start with the lower strikes and work our way up. So we have the SPY 499 strike calls, zero DTE again. Pretty much after the tweet, yeah, like 2 minutes after the tweet, we have 8,000-ish volume. A mix of bid and ask side activity here, so like not the cleanest look here, but in retrospect, it looks a little bit strange now, given the afternoon movement. So moving on to the next, the 504, we had this spike of 5,000 contracts right here, right before the pause of tariffs. If you're watching this now, it's 2:50 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. So we are a bit lower, currently 4 basis points lower on SPY, but we are well off lows. So anyways, quite a bit of movement after the pause in tariffs. SPY 504, again, 0 DTE. Moving on to 510. So this one was actually a bit unfortunate timing. So we have 20,000 of the 510 strike calls, with SPY trading at about 500 at the time. So quite, very out of the money for when they were opened. Given the activity here, it looks like they actually closed. They did close at a profit to the entry, but the larger move was missed. So let's move on to, there are 2 more trades that we can look at that were noticeable yesterday. So the first of the last 2 will be the SPY 600 strike September expiration calls. A lot of activity in the morning, totaling about 26,000 volume right here. And then what do you have it? About 25,000 volume here, this time at the bid. And given the lack of open interest increase, I mean, it does go up 12,000, but you'd be looking for it to go up probably a little bit more if they had held their position. So given all these factors, we can assume that this trader took profit, taking their calls from 351 entry here, 427 there, 770 average, so quite handsome return. And then the last one, which you guys may have seen, this one did get quite a bit of attention, this flow. We're looking at a 2-day view right here, but I will direct your attention to the left half of this chart and this April 9th line first. So we do see this 10,000 size candle yesterday of QQQ 460 strike calls. And again, if you're just looking at this half of the chart here, it looks pretty suspicious, I guess we could say. But then when you check open interest this morning, there was actually a noticeable decrease of open interest that you would expect to see an increase if this were indeed a long call. But given that we're seeing such a decrease, I think it more likely that this was actually a potentially a short call position that was closed out, which it doesn't make for as sexy of a story as 10,000 long calls being opened, but it is still definitely something to take note of. If you want to look at the charts for any of these positions yourselves, we've included links to all of them in the description box below. All of these trades, with the exception of QQQ, were shared live in the Unusual Whales Discord server, where our subscribers discuss and share unusual options activity every market session all day. So feel free to check that out.
We'll have a link to the Unusual Whales Discord server in the description below, so be sure to join in the conversations on FLU. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.